back to his friend. We're in the doctor's house now, featuring cherry balloon.
Sausage about that long, about that big around, it had rice in it, and hot peppers, like, whatever meat of your choice, I guess. You like shrimp, you put shrimp in them, I guess. I don't know. I've ate it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, but those people like live on that stuff. And well, yeah, I can see that, you know.
8,
But it is good.
4, 5, 9.
That to me was what their food was. They really liked that. And they eat a lot of, everybody thinks they eat a lot of gumbo, don't they? Eat that other stuff, a lot of it, red beans and rice. They eat tons of that.
I need to fix my TV reach, yeah.
And now they eat your gumbo, don't think they don't. They eat that, don't you know, because they do, but they eat a lot of that red beans and rice. Those guys love that red beans and rice with other stuff, but they eat a lot of that. There's a certain bean, I can't remember the name of it. There's a certain bean that they use for that. People don't know that up here, but they do. They use a certain bean that they get down there. I don't know what the hell it is. It's like a
you get it now.
It's a different red. You know, it's like a red kidney bean, but it's got a different red to it. I can't remember the name of it. Does anybody out there know what that bean is called? Made out of that bean is certain bean. I couldn't believe that, yeah.
9, 6, 5, 7.
That was where I got in touch with a guy down there back in the 70s called Paul. And I tied for him for a while. And he made jigs and poppers. He made poppers. He was the granddaddy of poppers. And of course at that time their time was pretty easy. And in construction, I tied for him. God dang it! I ain't concentrating. I ain't pulling this thread right. Yeah, he was Paul. He was a good guy. He really was. He was a good guy. He's one of the very few tire guys that I tied for over the years that he never waited on the money. It was right there. Yep. He was, you know, it seemed like the money was already in your bank account, but when you got done with your stuff, you had time for it. I used to peace tie for him, and believe it or not, I think I got 15 cents. Something like that, real low bucks. You know, but that was the going rate back then, you know, basically. Because that's what they pay down there, so whatever. And good guy. Like I said, he never screwed me out of a nickel. Never. But I got a lot of guys that, I got one guy that owes me $5 grand. Yeah. I'll never see that money, but yeah, he owes me $5,000. I bought a company out. working on a company out that was called the Aristocrat Company. They made the Aristocrat bait, and I went ahead and bought them out, and I got to messing around with the stuff, and I had too much stuff that I wasn't going to use. In fact, I still got some of the stuff, and this one guy that we met at the show said that they're doing this, and I said, well, hell, man, I said, I got a lot of stuff if you want to buy it. I said, I got a lot of stuff, but I said, you'd have to come to see it to actually believe what I got or what you want. And they were close. They were out in Detroit, somewhere around Detroit, and they were supposedly they were engineers for the Ford company. That's what they told me. I guess I've known them for a couple years. I should have probably knew them a little bit better than what I did. But one guy come down, and his buddy come from Indianapolis to look at the stuff, and he told his buddy told him, he said, you'd be a fool not to jump on this. He said that's exactly what you're making. He says, and it's half the price that he wants to sell that stuff for that you're buying. So he said, I'll tell you what I'll do. He said, I'll buy it all for you. Well, how much you want for it? I told him, I said, I'll take $5,000 for it. He said, done. He said, now can you trust me for the money for a week? That was when I was just starting out. Yeah, I'll trust you a little bit. Never seen him again, never heard from him again. Took all my hell, I even helped him load the truck, and God, it was awful what they did to me, I thought, you know? Yeah. Oh well, people like that, I don't know how they could sleep, you know? And at that time, I was needing that money because I was doing some of my family business and stuff like that with it, but they didn't care, I guess. So I just looked at it as a loss. You got to, because I told that one guy down in Indianapolis, I said, well, you tell him, you know, I said, I'm going to have to take him to court to get the money. And he said, he called me on the phone and he said, you can go ahead and take me to court, but I'll claim bankruptcy. So evidently, he was going to close out his little bitty company and claim bankruptcy on it. I would have never got my money anyway. And they never lasted anyway. I never seen them again. So they kind of died when they bought the stuff off of me. They died too. So of course, I'm never happy to see anybody go down like that. But you know, you got to pay your bills. You know, that's the way I look at that. I did. And right then and there, I knew never trust anybody again, which I didn't after that. Oh, there's a few more that owe me money. I even got a guy here close to town that owes me money. But it would be nice if I got it, but it would cost me more to get it than it would wouldn't be a hassle with it. So, and he knows that. He knows that. Says, hell, by the time he gets a lawyer and pays him and everything else, you know, he said that it wouldn't even be worth it for him to do that. So, he knows that. So I never got it. It was over ice fishing stuff, and it was a long time ago. It wasn't like going on the days like right now where we don't have a lot of ice. It was when ice fishing was pretty good around here, and he wanted a bunch of ice fishing stuff, and I said okay. And he said I'll buy everything you got. Okay, that's good. I said I got it. Whatever you want, jigs, tungsten, whatever you want. And he said, I want it all. So I said, okay. I didn't have a lot, but it come out to about $1,000, maybe 900, somewhere around there. And I never did give him money. Took it down there to his place, and I give his son a bill when I went in there, and he said, well, he's not here now, he's in Florida. I said, okay, that's fine. I said, I could wait. You know, it doesn't make any difference. And I waited and waited and waited and waited and waited. Never did get it. So, never confronted him about it either. I said, don't want to pay me, he doesn't want to pay me. I'll just tell people, you know, what kind of person he is. They ask me. That's all I can do. I can't do anything about it. That's what happens when you're a small business person. They know you can't. They know you can't. Well, he's a millionaire. He knew I couldn't compete with him. He knew that. He's a multi-millionaire driving around a $100-some-thousand Corvette, selling bows, guns. I mean, he's a millionaire. $800-900 ain't nothing to him. Yeah, let him try to take me. Let him take me to court. I said, no, take me to court, Billy. Let me put it black. That's just how he felt, you know. And I went, no, I see why that's record breaking. Coming to the end of this. Okay. And I'll never see it. I'll never see that money. I see him about every day, too. If I wanted to. That's why I say in this business right here, you'll have guys, you know, over the years, if you stay in it, you'll have that guy trusted and oh, well, he paid his bill before, I'm not too worried about it. And I got another guy that does that to me. But he does come around and pay his bill, but usually pretty late in the season when he pays me. And I got a little aggravated once, and I kind of said, usually pays, you know, so I don't say too much to him over that anymore, so I just, you know, I know he pays, but it takes a while for him to get his money. If I had to wait on him for stuff, I wouldn't make it. Let's put it that way, because he doesn't pay like he should. doesn't pay like I do. In other words, if I owed somebody, if I went and bought something, I would pay for it right there. I say, I'll send you a check in 2 days. But my hand doesn't do that. He pays it, but it takes a long time for him to pay it. That's really does. Like sometimes a year,